For the audio montage project, once you're happy with your mix, the last stage is to bounce out your work as a stereo interleaved file. When I choose a segment, the left and the right locator are automatically selected. If I choose the top track, the left and the right locator are appropriately placed at the end and the beginning of that particular segment. So what I want to do is ensure that I play out from the very beginning of the classic thunder, and if I hold the shift key down, so firstly choose the furthest to the left segment, shift click, and then you see the position of the left-right locator appropriately selected, and the highlighted area, everything below that will be bounced out. What I need to ensure is that the left locator is positioned so that it does not start where sound has already started or commenced. So I've got a few, what's less than a second here, which is fantastic. And I have a fade in to my classic thunder. Yeah, so I'm not starting that segment from a particular sound. Meaning, if I didn't have this fade in here, and if my thunder had started like that, this could cause an unwanted digital click. It fades back. Choose the first segment furthest to the left, shift click, furthest to the right. My left and right locator is positioned. I'm ready to bounce to disk. Stereo wave file or AOF file if you want to add an MP3 file. Now, multiple mono will mean one file for the left channel, one file for the right. Stereo interleaved means one file, two channels of information. Mono means one single file, left and right channels merged to one, so no stereo information, so you don't want that. Bit resolution, make sure that it is not 32-bit. 48 kilohertz for video film project or multiples of that. 44.1 for a music project or multiples of that. Label your file accordingly. I want you to label the audio montage with your name and ID, and I would recommend a date and version. Directory, make sure that it is bounced to where you are expecting the file to go. So it's within my audio montage folder. Good. Lastly, bounce offline. If this is not selected, Pro Tools will play back in real time. So if it's a 10-minute project, when you bounce, it will take 10 minutes to bounce out. Now that's the safest way to bounce if you're using a lot of effects, a lot of channels. This is a simple project, so I'll make it offline, which will mean that it will bounce out faster than real time, and it will be very quick. Done.